Welcome to Goats Gardens and Healthy Tips. Well, today is a very special day. We have a new special little friend on our hobby farm. This cute little bunny. I don't have a name for her yet. She just arrived yesterday. And I'm just kind of letting her be by herself a little bit here because she was quite frightened. But she is a rescue bunny, and the way that she came to us is kind of very interesting, just kind of meant to be. So my daughter got married on our property on Saturday, and we had the wedding outside here. It was a beautiful day and a beautiful wedding. And a couple friend of theirs live in out of town, or they live out in the country, I guess is the best way to say. And about a month ago, someone had driven up on their road and dumped a bunny off, and this is the little bunny that got dumped off. So this couple, being the kind, caring people that they are, picked up the bunny, brought it home, and have been keeping it safe and sound and feeding it and giving it love the last month. She happened to mention it to me at the wedding because she saw our bunnies and wanted to know if we wanted to take this bunny. They have two small children. They have a baby and a toddler, cat and a dog, and just a lot going on right now, and so they are providing really good care for the bunny, but just wanted to find it a home where it would get well taken care of, because they're just at a very busy time in their life with other things right now. So anyways, at first I was a little leery because I'd actually been thinking about taking in a rescue bunny, but I also know that it's just not a very easy task to just bring another bunny in amongst the bunny crowd. There's a lot of fighting that goes on, and you have to go through a bonding, and I know it's just not an easy thing. We had this past summer, my husband had a work gathering out here, and one of the gals has two pet bunnies, and she brought her bunnies. They're indoor bunnies, and she brought them with a little extendo pen so that they could be in the grass out here, and we were sitting out with them, and they were out a ways away from my bunnies, and then we decided, well, let's move the pen closer to my bunny pen and see what they think of each other. It was two females, and once we did that, my bunnies kind of went crazy. So, and they weren't even in the same pen with them, just that we got them closer. So I know that it's something that you have to take very slowly, and there's different ways of going about it. I'm going to take her to the vet next week. I have an appointment for her. We think it's a girl, but we just want to make sure, and I also want to make sure that she's been neutered, because that does the best when you're trying to integrate new pets, new bunnies together. So that is step one. So the first thing that we did when we brought Bunny home was I had to figure out where I was going to keep her right now and how I was going to do this integrating. I had this bunny hutch. This was the first one I had my bunnies in the garage, and so I got that out, and from what I had read, you want to scrub it out with some vinegar water and try to get the other bunnies sent off as much as you can. And so I did that, and then let that dry out, brought it in. And then I was trying to decide where to put it. Should I put her in here right away? Should I put her in? I was going to put her in the goat pen so the bunnies could kind of see her over there and they could start smelling each other, but I put it in the goat pen and the goats are butting it, so that didn't work out. And I thought about putting it in the chickens, but all in all, I decided let's just start in here. So I brought it in here, put her in here. She's pretty scared. She was really used to the family that she was staying with, and felt comfortable with them, but she's been through a lot. I'm sure she was probably maybe an indoor bunny, then she got dumped, she got picked up, she got used to them, and now she's traveled here, and now she's probably smelling these other rabbits, so she's pretty scared. But all in all, I think it'll go really well if we take it slow, and then she'll have some bunny friends to be her little bunny family, and I'm hoping it will go well. If it happens that we can't get her bonded, then we'll just set up another bunny pen and we'll do it that way, but I'm hoping that this is going to go well. So anyways, we got the little hutch here, and I've got the litter box and the hay and the water. The gal gave me the water that she was using. It's a water bottle. I had been using a bowl, so I got both in there in case that's what she was used to, and a little blanket in here for her. Anyways, try to make her comfortable. The other thing that I did was I put my bunnies up in their hutch there, which they're not very happy about, because every morning I come and let them out, and they have their area here that they stay in all day, and then I bring their salad out at night and they hop right in there, and I pen them up in there for the night for safety, because we do have this pen that is predator proof, but just in case, it's just another added safety for them. So anyways, so I've had them up there the last 2 days now, and they're looking at me. They're just not very happy. I'll show you in a moment, but I'm trying to let them just smell each other, and now they're looking at me and they're looking at Bunny here, so they can get a smell and they can get some visions. And then my next step I'm going to do, besides taking her to the vet and making sure she's okay and everything, is I've looked at all the different ways that people do their bunny bonding. So I'm taking into consideration all those ways. If anybody has any other suggestions for me, I will certainly take it. And what I think I'm going to do is set up a little exo fence around her established area here, so that she can get out and not just be stuck in here. And I'm also going to set up, I think I'm going to make it like 2 wide, so that there's a space in between, so that those bunnies can come up to their fenced off part, and then there'll be a space that she can come up, so that there can't be any fighting through that one fence there. And that's my thing. That's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to try here in a moment to get that set up. And then I think I'll let my bunnies out first, let them come over, and she'll be in her hutch here and just do some sniffing and stuff like that before I let her out. And she'll have the safety of going back into her hutch if it gets to be a violent situation, which I hope it's not. And I want to be able to supervise, and I have kind of a lot going on this week, so I'm just doing this so that there's a time when I can supervise. So that's my first thing. And if it takes a long time to do this integration, I know you can do it quickly. The methods of doing it quickly, I've watched that. I'm not real concerned about that, because I just want them to be happy together by winter, so that when I put them in the barn and when it gets cold in the winter or in the evening, they can all be in the same space and be loving with each other and not fighting with each other. So she is just the cutest little thing. I mean, just got this cute little scrunchy face and her little floppy ears. I mean, obviously she was someone's pet, and I think that just happens at times with bunnies, where people get them and think they're just like a really easy pet to have, and then they realize that they just take just as much work as any other pet. So but I do have to say, from volunteering at the shelter, there's a lot of shelters that do take bunnies, so I would hope that someone would make that choice instead of just dumping them outside. Because I think people think, oh, they can go live out in the wild, but they're not set up for that, and they're just, a predator is going to get them within a moment, because they don't have those natural instincts from growing up out there to protect themselves. So anyways, we're going to take this little cutie, and I'm going to put her back in here, give her a carrot, and give my bunnies a carrot over here, Nikki and Sunny, and then I will get the pen set up, and we'll go from there and see how we do. But anyways, I wanted to introduce her. She's just the cutest little thing, and obviously she's been someone's pet. She's letting me hold her, and she is settling down now. Her heart's not going so fast anymore. I'm just excited for her to have some bunny friends once they all get situated together. So we'll put her in here, and we'll get the fencing all figured out. Give her a little carrot. She seems very happy, besides being scared right now. Yeah, she's thumping, which they do when they're scared. Hey, kitty. I'll leave that carrot right there for her. Hopefully she'll realize I gave that to her, and that I'm going to be a friend for her. All right, here's my little guys over here. So they're in their little bunny hutch. Hey guys. And I'm sure they're thinking, why are we in here for this long? Why can't we come out in our pen? So I'm going to give them a little carrot now. I'm going to set up this fencing, and then I'll see what I decide to do after that. You guys want a carrot? You guys want a carrot, huh? Oh, I know you want to come out. Yeah. There you go, Mickey. Okay, let's get the fence set up. Okay, I have everything set up. So this was my idea of what I'm gonna do, and we'll just see how this works. So I've got 2 little porta pen, whatever, panelings set up. So I've got one for little fluffy bunny in here, and then I left a space, and then I have the one here so that Mickey and Sunny can't get over to her little space, and yet, you know, they can both be out and they can both be smelling and getting used to each other. I put some towels on the outside where she can't pull them down, hopefully, just to give her some privacy. And then I left one little spot open here, and that way they can all see each other, but yet she's given some privacy and it won't be overwhelming. So I just put some clothespins on top there, and I can move them as I needed. And I secured these pretty good. I put zip ties to tie them up to the fences here on both ends. I put some rocks down there where there was maybe a little spot that someone might think they can kind of dig through. And then I put stakes down to hold them down. So they're both pretty sturdy in case they're pushing on them or anything. I think we're going to be okay. Let's see. So I'm going to just open that door for her, and then I'm going to put my little guys here. I'll put their ladder out and let them out. I'm just seeing if there's anything else here that I thought of. Oh yeah, my idea on this was that as they get more used to each other, I have this folded in. So there's a panel folded in right here. Hi cutie, how you doing, little cutie? And then on the other side there's a panel folded in so that, you know, I'll give them a little time like this, and then I can unfold that panel and I can make these 2 areas closer together, and then eventually, you know, we'll just get it so there's just one divider between them. And also with the towels, I'll leave the towels as is, and then as things progress a little bit more, I'll take one towel off, and we'll just progress really slowly. I'm not in any hurry about this, as long as I can get them all happy by winter. And I just want them to be all feel safe, and also learn to really like each other. If need be and I have to do something else, I'll do something else and stick them together in a crate or something, but this is the way I'm going to try to do it. Then they both get outside time and inside time and all that kind of stuff. In case you didn't see the other bunny video, because you might be wondering why we don't have any grass in here. People ask that when they come out here and stuff. We had grass in here, and then the bunnies eat it all. And we can't just pick this enclosure up and move it, because we have it secured into the ground, and we have this hardware cloth not only up here but down into the ground so that the predators can't dig in here. And then we also have a predator proof on the top for the eagles and the hawks. So it is a really secure place. I feel safe about it. I can know that, you know, I can be gone for a couple days, or at night I know they're going to be safe, because we have a lot of predators. We have eagles and hawks that sit in these trees right here and watch my bird feeders and my chickens sometimes. And we have fox, we have coyote, we have raccoons, you know, we got all kinds of stuff going on here. So this allows me to feel secure about the bunnies. So it's not like we can just move this around. So no, they don't have any grass to chew in here, but I do pick them grass, and I give them grass, and they have their hay, and they get their salads twice a day. So they do get good stuff to eat. And oh, look at the little cuties over here licking each other. I'm just hoping this goes good. These are the 2 that I'm kind of nervous about, but just hoping everything goes good. She seems really docile, so if this is she, so I would be more surprised if she would be the one that would have more of a problem with that. So anyways, it's time to let them out and see what happens here. I'm just going to sit and observe a little bit. Hey guys, you want to come out a little bit? I gave them some grass and leaves. So I gave them guys some grass and leaves right here, kind of across from the opening. And then I gave the little cutie some grass and leaves right there. And so they can be distracted with that. And hi guys, you want to come out for a while? You're probably thinking, I haven't been out for 2 days. What's going on? All right, there you go, kids. So Sunny is the brown sunshine one, and Mickey is the little gray guy, and they're just going to go eat their grass right away. They love their pen in here, by the way. And now we're going to open the door here for this little fluff ball and see if she makes her way out. Hi, cutie. You want to come out? Do you want to come out? We got some grass out here. Do you want to come out? Picked a couple collard greens for her. Come on, cutie. She's a little leery of me yet. She was relaxing again in there, laying down. So I know she's, you know, relaxed, not so nervous. But I'll just back out a little bit here and let her come on out. Yesterday she was really docile, just kind of hiding out in there. Oh, she is so cute, isn't she? So it's my birthday tomorrow, and it seems like these little friends just happen to come my way right around my birthday very often. My goats just seem to do that too. Sunny and Mickey are just over here eating away, not even thinking anything of it. There she goes. As soon as they start getting comfortable, we'll just make it bigger and bigger, and then pretty soon they'll all be together. Oh, there's Mickey over. So Mickey's over here. Here comes Sunny. And there's Cutie. Fluffy. I'm going to call her Fluffy until we get her named. And these guys are just over here finding some hay. You guys are going to have a new buddy. Yeah, you're going to have a new buddy in here. All right, little Fluff Fluff. So, we'll check back tomorrow. I'll let you know how they're doing. These guys are over by the fence now. The other thing that I was a little concerned about, that they might start fighting each other, because that's what happened when we had the other rabbits here, is they kind of went a little crazy on each other. But oh, see, there we go. So that's what I got to watch for. Yeah. Okay. All right, I'm going to put them up in their thing for a little bit, and we'll check back. Okay, it's getting dark out, but I'm coming out to put these guys away. So I left them out here about a couple hours, and Miss Muffet here got through her fence somehow, and she is at the other fence. So I'm not sure how that happened in that short amount of time, but no fights. Those two, the scuffle they were having when I was out here lasted briefly. So Mickey the gray one is definitely the dominant one, and which is so weird because he is like so mellow and gentle, and Sunny's a little bit more wild and stuff. But anyways, it got over, and I had a little talk with them, and hopefully it's gonna be okay. So little cutie pie over here, I don't know how she got through that fence. I thought I had that so secured. That is a mystery, unless she jumped over it. I don't know. Anyways, but no problem. She's very curious. She's out on the other side of that. So all my good idea that I had there and that work of doing that was kind of silly, wasn't it? Anyways, look at all three of them are kind of over here together. So that's good. So I'm going to put everybody to bed in their little hutches, and we'll see how tomorrow goes. So I took out the middle barrier because they're doing so good together, and I just put some grass here on both sides of their little separation, and They're just doing so good. I'm just so happy. Nobody's fighting. Nobody's having any aggression. Mickey, the gray one, he is our dominant one, and he's being great. Pumpkin, that's what I decided to call her, Pumpkin. She is being very happy. She's laying relaxed. She's engaging with the other bunnies. I mean, honestly, it could be going better, I think. So, the next step is she has a vet appointment on Thursday. We're going to make sure she's a she and see if she's neutered. If not neutered, we'll get her neutered. And then I'm going to put them together in a small enclosure. Make sure there's no fighting. Then they'll be able to all be together. I'm so excited. I just don't want to do it before she goes to the vet because I don't want to have them together and then separate them and then bring her back in again, just in case that causes any dominance type issues. So this is what we're going to do for another, I don't know, five days here. And I'm just so happy that they are. And you can just tell she's really happy to be around the other bunnies. And the other bunnies are happy for her to be there too. So this is going just great. So we'll check in again as soon as little Pumpkin goes to the vet. And Pumpkin had her visit at the vet yesterday. She's doing really good. She seems really healthy. She is a she. And so, and she was actually in heat when I had her at the vet, which I'm kind of fortunate because otherwise it's hard to tell if they have been neutered or not. And obviously she hasn't been if she's doing that. So she is set up to be neutered in a couple of weeks. And Pumpkin, we're going to put her with the bunnies right now. I am super excited and also super nervous. I just don't want there to be any fighting. You should see what the two boys are looking like right now. They are so darn cute. I think everybody's excited. They have been doing so well, like at the fence line with each other. But I know that this could be, this could be a deal to put them together. So I have a little enclosure made with my little porta-fence and just very small. I'm going to put them all in there right now and just supervise for a little while and see what happens. I have my gloves just in case someone gets biting. So here we go. We'll see what happens. So here we go. I'm nervous. The boys, since I put her in there, they've been over here for a little while. Mickey was chasing Sunny, so Mickey's the gray one, and he, even though he's so mellow, he is obviously is the leader of the pack because that's when I see the golden Sunny hair fly. So I'm going to put Sunny in here first, and put Sunny and Bunny each other here first. Sunny and Pumpkin. Oh my goodness, I think Pumpkin is so happy to have some bunny friends. And I'm just gonna pat them. Oh my goodness, is that not the cutest thing? Let's hope it keeps going well here. I'm fighting. I'm gonna just kind of hang out with these two for a few minutes, and before I add Mickey to the crew. I don't really want to get in their space because I want them to kind of figure out each other without me intervening as much as I can. But I did see some people that suggested that you just do a lot of petting at the same time, and that seems to calm everybody down. I've been watching these guys, so it's been a week that I've had Pumpkin in the other enclosure. That they've been going up to the fence and seeing each other. And then at night, I've been putting Pumpkin in her own little hutch over there. And these guys go in their hutch at night. Yeah. All I gotta do is give them a little salad and they hop right up in there. All right, here comes Mickey. And like I said, he is the nicest, sweetest little thing, but he's obviously dominant because the few times that him and Sunny have, before I got him neutered, they had some fighting going on, and this is so cute. There was the brown fur was the fur that was flying, and Mickey chasing Sunny, which I was just so shocked about because Sunny's the more kind of wild spirited bunny, and Mickey's the mellower one. And other than that, they've been visiting Pumpkin at the fence line every day. They used to always have all their little poo-poos were always by the hay bag here, because that's where they go when they're eating hay. And now they've all been over by the fence because they've been visiting each other so much during the day. Sunny, I could tell, was going to start doing a little bossing, so I intervened in the last few minutes here. I just kind of let him be, and Pumpkin was actually very relaxed. Pumpkin was laying, stretched out, relaxed. Sunny and Mickey were over here kind of really sniffing their noses a lot. And then now there's been a little bit of chasing, so I've been using the dustpan to separate them when they start in. As you can tell, Sunny's getting kind of protective over Pumpkin, and I think I'm going to do the petting for a little while again. So just pet them all again. I knew it was too good to be true, that it just was like no problem whatsoever, but I mean, I'm still not complaining. It's still going good. Still going good. Little buns. Little bunners. Guys gotta all get along. I know someone's gonna be number 1, number 2, and number 3, but we gotta get along without fighting. Okay, now I'm gonna let him be again. Good. They're doing good. I've had to separate them a few times with the dustpan, and then I just squish them together and pat them again, but they're doing really good. So now everybody seems relaxed. I'm going to bring some grass in here, grass and leaves, and we'll see how that goes. Make sure there isn't any fighting while they're eating. So everybody seems relaxed. They're all getting along good, doing the grass and leaves here. So I think I'm actually going to, let's see, how long have we been doing this? Not that long. I'm going to say like 40 minutes or something, 45 minutes. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them out. I'm going to let them be out here. I put some hay on the ground. And I'll let them I'll just kind of see how they do. They can nibble on the hay and see how they do in the big open space here. I can always put them back in the little spot here if need be. So I'm going to put them by this little blob of hay here and see how that goes. So we'll take Pumpkin first. Oh, Pumpkin. Okay, there you go, honey. Okay. Sunny. Oh. Pumpkin's going to probably want to explore because it's all new to her. So Sunny and Mickey are just continuing to eat their hay, and Pumpkin is just hopping all over the place. She's been exploring, just going all over the place, checking out her new pad. She seems super happy. She's so darn cute, and I think she's going to be so happy having this space and being with her little brother bunnies here. So I'm going to let them get to know each other here. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do yet tonight. I'm a little nervous about leaving them all together like in the hutch tonight. So option 1 is I just don't put them in the hutch tonight and I let them kind of find their own place. Option 2 is I put her back in her hutch tonight, which is what I think I'm kind of leaning on, and then do some more observation tomorrow afternoon when I have time. And then if that goes well, then, you know, I can move on to the hutch part. But a little nervous about having them all in the hutch together tonight. So I think I'm going to let them just kind of be together right now, and I'll put them in their own hutches tonight. And then tomorrow we will do this all over again. And hopefully there will be no aggression, and then I can take down all these barriers and then just kind of do their thing all together. Sonny looks like he might be doing a little kind of chase here. I gotta just kind of watch that. Oh, now she's going over and eating some hay. She hasn't been real interested in hay. She needs that. Pumpkin's a little disappointed, but I put her back in her little area just for tonight. And then tomorrow I'm going to be gone for a while. And then once I'm going to be home in the afternoon, I'm going to let her out again for a longer period of time in here. And maybe we'll be able to just keep it that way. But she had a great run around. She didn't want me to put her back in there. But I just don't feel real secure leaving her out here by herself with these guys without supervision going into the night. So Pumpkin, you're going to stay in there tonight, and then we'll bring you out again tomorrow. Okay, it's day 2 of our bunny bonding, and I was hoping to get out here earlier so she could be out with them all day today, but we were gone until much later. So I'm going to put her with the boys again, and I'm just going to start putting her just in the open pen here, not in the little square, and make sure they do okay. I'm going to hang out. I decided I'm going to paint this other bunny hutch and just keep it in here. So I'll hang out and watch and make sure they do okay, and if they have a problem, I'll put them in the little square area again. So we'll just see what little Pumpkin does here. Pumpkin. Well, there's the 3 of them. Oh, 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 oh. A little bit of fighting. Okay, we're going to go back to the square for a little bit here. Okay, so here we go back into the little square again. About it this way again. Oh, 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 oh. Face gotta be nice like you were yesterday. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, let's be nice. Yesterday went much better, you guys. What happened, huh? Let's be nice. Let's be nice. Were so nice yesterday. Yeah. They were so nice yesterday. We should have just kept it going, but it's getting dark out. Everybody be calm. Everybody be calm. There we go. Pumpkin just wants to be with you guys. Yeah, she just wants to have bunny friends. Got some carrot greens from the garden, so I'm going to give that to them. fun with that. Okay, well, I was really hoping this was just going to go as smooth as it did yesterday, but got some fighting today. So I'm going to let them eat these greens, and then I'm going to try, if everybody's home, I might try putting them out here again, or I might just leave them there tonight. I'm not quite sure yet. Okay, so they finished the greens, a little bit more fighting. Mickey the gray one is definitely doing his, being the dominant one. So what I've been doing is when he starts, if he starts going after Sunny or Pumpkin, then I use the dustpan to separate them, and then I line them all up and pet them all again. And that gets, then they all kind of get in a little zen mode when I do that. So I just wish I could have kept them together longer yesterday, because I think if I would have just kept at it yesterday, we wouldn't be starting over again. I'm sure he is like trying to just, they're doing their ranking just like, you know, the goats do and the chickens do and stuff, to let everyone know who's in charge. But I don't want anyone to get injured. I also don't want, like Pumpkin to get scared so that she's afraid to be with them. So I want him to sniff her and stuff, but I just don't want him to get aggressive and biting and stuff like that. So if he goes about and sniffs at her nicely, then I'll just let him be. But if he is being aggressive, then I'm gonna intervene. Okay. Well, I did take them back out of the little square cage again, and everything's been going much better. So Mickey, little gray guy here, he did start chasing a couple of times, start chasing Pumpkin, and I just used my dustpan, my handy dandy dustpan, and just, you know, stopped him with it and told him no. And then he quit. And so now I've had them out here about an hour, that they've all been just, you know, running around, playing together, or I should say playing together, interacting together, but no aggression or anything. She's over there cleaning herself, which means she's feeling comfortable. And now they think it's time that I'm going to give them their salad for them to go in their little bunny hutch up there. That's why they're sitting up there. But so anyways, I think it's going better than what it started out with today. And I think if I just had a day where I had the whole day without interruption to just be able to have them and me feeling secure about it and being able to keep an eye on them, then I think we would be just fine. So anyways, tonight I think I'm going to put them in their own little hutches again, because I just don't feel comfortable with the whole night of putting them in the same hutch yet, and you know, a little concerned about that. So anyways, but I just wanted to add this in here, that I did put them back into the full pen here again, and as you can see, they're all kind of doing their thing. And little Pumpkin is really enjoying the big space here and being able to explore, and nobody's looking stressed or tense or anything anymore. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. So I think we are actually on our way to everybody being one big happy bunny bunch. So I am going to end this video now, and then I will post an update after a little bit of time here, when I have them where they're together all the time during the day and also together at night. So for now, we'll just say that we're almost there, and we'll check in a little bit with the bunnies.